Hello, Jamie here again. Just want to give you a quick update, tell you how we're getting along so far, and start over with all my fruit. This is the compost area. It's basically just a load of junk there. Old lawnmower, load of old chairs I dragged out of my old shed. Right, coming up through strawberries, they're all flowering now, looking lovely. Behind that, various fruit bushes. I don't know what these are at the front. They were given to me as little cuttings a couple of years back, but they've really come on, so I'll soon know what they are, or maybe not, when they grow. Some sort of berries or currants, I'm not sure what. There's a little ladybird on there. I don't know what sort of ladybird that is. I don't know if you can... No, he's camera shy. And there's all my lovely gooseberries. Blackberries, black currants, white currants, various things. That's the plot next door that people did have. I think I mentioned it before, but I've covered it because I'm fed up of fighting the weeds, so whoever takes over can just take the covers off, give them back to me, and they got a good head start. So behind the shed I've planted some wildflowers, sown some wildflowers. This is the small shed. In there I've got a toilet. I say a toilet is a bucket, a chair with it all in it, but it does a job in emergencies. And here I've planted even, potatoes. And we've got, let me just have a look what we got. We've got Desiree main crop, Maris pear, Pentland javelin, I think. Pentland javelin, and we've also got some sarpomera. Here I'm growing some sweet peas. I'm trying to do it cordon style. Whether it'll work, I'm not so sure. Coming round here, got more sweet peas in. I put an arbour up here, which was left on the plot next door, and it was rotting away, just lead all covered in bramble, and so I've put it up. It did have a bench with it, but it was all rotting away, and I've planted some clematis, so hopefully clematis will come up over that. This is the pond, obviously. I don't know why I said that. And there's various plants in there now, lots of oxygenating plants, irises. I got some grasses yesterday for free, some marginal grasses. Here at the front of that plot, all the tulips and wallflowers have come out, all the herbs are coming alive, and I bought a shaking rake flower. I think it's supposed to be birds, bees and butterflies, so that's all just starting to come out now, as you can see. I ain't got a bloody clue what they are. I know there's poppies in there, possibly nigella, love in the mist. I've planted some grasses. Pigeons are at each other again. They've been doing that all day, fighting. I don't know if it's two males or what. Wildlife hotels you've seen before. Coming through. Jerusalem artichokes are starting to come back again. They're growing pretty rapid. There's not a lot in at the moment, which is lucky really, because there's a frost forecast this weekend. It's supposed to be quite severe Friday night. I've dug over these beds. Now, if you can remember last year, I put a layer of cardboard down and then put a big, thick 2-inch layer of cow muck. Well, that's the resulting soil now. That's what it looks like now. It's lovely. I can get my hand in. It is crumbly. It's beautiful. That's what happens. So it is worth doing that. Show that beautiful soil. So I've dug over all these beds today. So I've got a bit of a sore back in a minute. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beds I've dug over. This is my perennial flower bed. Lupins, aquadulce, I can never say the word, aquadulce, oriental poppies, what else have we got, stinging nettles, yeah, red hot poker, lots of different flowers. This is an early summer bed really, everything comes alive. We've got some lavender in here as well, as you can see, over there, rhubarb which I've been picking, wildflowers over here which come back from last year. Got them below the bird feeders. Another 2 beds I've dug over. In this bed here week before last, about 10 days ago, I sowed some carrots and they're Autumn King. And I think, if you can see through the netting, I don't know if that netting's good enough to keep carrot fly off or not, they're just coming through. Then you've got wildflowers here, all coming back to life again. Comfrey in the background, as you can see. Parsnips are in here. And if you can see, I had them in toilet rolls. There they are. They're coming through. It's got a bed of parsnips. Over here is my asparagus, which is doing really nice, but with this frost coming tomorrow, what I'll be using is these old plastic water tank water bottles, what you probably see if you work in an office or at your doctor's surgery. Well, there was a load chucked out at work and I turned them into cloches. A few years ago, the company that were doing it went bust. I got more potatoes in here because I just wanted to see what the difference in yields would be between having them in a raised bed or in a bed as opposed to straight in the clay soil. So we'll see. Garlic, lots of it. Castana, garlic music, and garlic castana again. At the back there, nothing going on. I've just put up my canes ready for runner beans. And coming into the polytunnel, these tumbling toms are way ahead of where they should be, but with a frost tomorrow, if there is a frost on Friday, -2 will kill it, regardless of it being in a polytunnel. So I don't think my wife's going to be happy, but we might have a spare room full of hanging baskets with tomatoes in. As you can see, the fruits are already forming, and that's not bad for April the 30th. That's pretty good going. I got a few tomato plants in the ground, black crim, and this one down here is Craigella, yeah, Craigella and black crim. They're both heritage varieties. I bought them from Seed Parade, I think it is. Yeah. So there's all my garlic. You can see more obviously that's another view of the asparagus bed at this end. It seems to be stronger, the asparagus at this end. They are 4 different varieties, so maybe that's just the way it is. He's a beauty. I'll have that in a minute. Right, so that's the tunnel coming through. See, my summer house is not a lot going on. The clematis is going up the side over there. If you can see, we've got to train that to go all over the roof. Apple mint down here, a few other things like chives and lavender. Lettuces, but some of it's been digging in there, and also that bed there was full of lettuces, but it's been slugs have had a good go at it. Then you've got brown onions, white onions, and red onions. Here we got Calvin and Wonder peas, not looking too good. I think I planted them too early. I keep pushing it every year, so if I can go earlier and earlier and earlier, and obviously sometimes it's going to backfire because you can never predict what the weather's going to do. Have I missed anything? I don't think I have. In here is kale, Cavanero. That's coming along nice. I've got some little gem lettuces here. They're doing fine. Got some Chinese cabbages over there. They've been met by something. I would have said slugs. More strawberries here in a pallet planter which I made last year. Cabbages here, I think they're, I think they're express. I'm not 100% sure. They're quick and early ones, so they've come on quite nice. All the fruit trees are blossoming lovely. Raspberries are all shooting back up. Another little gooseberry bush in there, that's a red gooseberry. Here I got a few rose bushes and sweet peas going up netting. I've got some more currants here, I'm not sure what they are either. They were acquired. And the pear tree was covered in blossom this year. The blossom's gone now. And as you can, I don't know if you can see, but there are loads of little pears on there. I think it's going to be a good year for pears. Behind the greenhouse is just a load of wood bark chip under the trees because nothing really grows. I did chuck down some wildflowers, but nothing seems to be growing apart from bindweed. But you never know. I did put a load of seed down. They may come out, they may not, but if not, it's just an area. Not a lot really goes on, to be honest. I've got some bird boxes in the trees, different places. There is a nest over here, so I won't. If I can. This is where my shed was. So that's all gone now. There's nothing in that box. This box up here, though, I don't know if you can see. I think there's a robin going in there, or I'm not sure if it's a robin or a blackbird. But there's a nest in there anyway. So, right. Yeah, come through. There we go. There's a little view down. That's where my runner beans are going. Hopefully not too shaded. I may plant some more down the bottom as well. Just jigging it all around. It's a bit darker up in this corner. The greenhouse is alive with lots of stuff. I'm not going to open the door, so it's a screeching noise. I can't be bothered. We've got more peas, tomatoes, kale, lettuce, leeks. All my runner beans and French beans are along the end there. Oh, no, it's not. Let's go in. It's easier. There we go. And these are French dwarf beans. We got telegraph cucumbers coming up through. More Chinese cabbage. Gherkin cucumbers there in the background. These are French Cos violet. French beans, climbing French beans. These ones at home, they obviously were not in a very light place and they've just gone leggy. Sweet peas there and some more courgettes. All my runner beans just coming through. That's runner bean St. George. Some beetroot. Tomato amateur. Sprout Maximus. And loads of lettuces there that I really do need to go out, so I'll get them out and make them slug proof. I think really that is about it. Oh no, one more thing. There we go. There's the comfrey. Lovely, that is. Really attracts the bees, and obviously you can make your own feed up with that. If you look it up online, it's quite easy to do, to make a feed, comfrey feed, all natural. And there's my broad beans, which are just starting to flower now, and they are a giant exhibition. Oh, and Monge 2 there, climbing Monge 2, but again, I don't know if it's too early or sorry, not doing something right, but they're not looking too healthy. And finally, here are a load of free herbs, so in a magazine, Gardening Weekly or Gardening something, bloody loads of herbs. It was a great buy actually. So today I've sown coriander, tarragon, fennel, chives, dill, chervil, oregano, thyme and parsley. So that's going to be a little herb bed there. I did have one there originally, but something went wrong. Rhubarb in the background. There's all my bird feeders. Ran out of fat balls, so I've got to get some more fat balls on the way home. And down finally, purple sprout and broccoli, which I've been picking for weeks now. It is going to seed there, but I quite like that because, as you can see, like the bees love it. So yeah, it's quite nice to let things go to seed like that for the bees, because there's not loads of flowers around at the moment, and the more you can help, then the better. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed the little tour, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Take care. Bye.